1,000 cigarettes. I mean, 1,000 subscribers. 1,000! I can't even picture 1,000 people in a room. I don't think I can even count to 1,000. It gets foggy after like 4. But anyways, 1,000 of you subscribed to me, and now you're gathered around this little but not so little YouTube channel. Some of you had questions about that channel, so here I am to answer them. First off, what people are probably most curious about. EP, along with some others, asked, why is your name BarInTokyo? The name BarInTokyo comes from a song by the Wombats titled Tokyo, Vampires and Wolves. I love the Wombats. I got into them a few years ago, and this song really stuck with me. It's one of their most played songs, so I guess it's just like a really good song, but the chorus goes, if you love me, let me go back to that bar in Tokyo, where the demons from my past leave me in peace. Okay, wow, that last line is very depressing, but, you know, that's just the truth. That's the origin of BarInTokyo. I'm sorry. Go give the song a listen, though. The music video is really silly, too. I'll leave a link in the description. Vaz asked, where do you think you'll be a year from now in YouTube? Oof, a year from now? With this upload schedule? Not very far. Realistically, I think I'll have 5,000 to 10,000 subscribers, making Hypixel Skyblock videos on this channel still, and maybe some other gaming content on the other channel? I don't know. I would love to have YouTube rank by this time next year, but I don't think I'll have 30,000 subscribers. I'm optimistic, but I'm also a realist. Donald asked, why did you get into the YouTube? The first video I ever made on this channel was Rift Mountaintop Money Making Methods. I hate that video now. I stuttered 15 times in the first 3 seconds and forgot my own name, and the thumbnail is just horrible. I know I could make a new thumbnail for it, but I kinda want to preserve it. It's how good I was at the time, which is not that good. But I made that video because the Mountaintop update had just come out, and I wanted to test different money making methods. While doing that, I just wanted to make it a YouTube video. I can't really attribute a feeling to it. I just didn't have a lot of friends playing Hypixel Skyblock, and I wanted to get the information out there and provide it to others. I figured, hey, let's make a YouTube video. I'll learn to edit and how to make a thumbnail. I want to learn more skills. That sounds like fun. And it definitely was. Despite my upload schedule, I do really enjoy making videos. It'll get better, guys. I promise, please. Terrafail asked, how much time per day is it reasonable to spend on Hypixel Skyblock? I love the profile picture, by the way, it's adorable. I think 6 to 10 hours is fine if you're unemployed or have a day off. Internet and video game addiction might not be as severe as some people make it out to be, but I think it is real, so don't spend 6 to 10 hours if you can't spare that time. If you have studies, go study. If you're watching this while you're supposed to be studying, I know where you live. Study right now. These next two are pretty similar, so we'll answer them together. Beast Balak asked, how much time do you spend every day on Skyblock, and do you regret it? And IGN Dusty asked, if you could, what would you change differently about your time on Skyblock? As of right now, I have over 3,500 hours on Skyblock, but like 1.4 of that is on the private island AFKing, so I'd say like 2,000 hours of actual playtime. I played hundreds of hours when zealot farming was the meta before dungeons even came out, so someone with my playtime and a newer profile would have a much higher net worth. But despite that, I've enjoyed the time I've spent on the game. I don't regret a second. Well, getting to Enchanting 40 before the Enchanting update, actually, I regret that. That took so fucking long. But other than that, I don't regret a second. It's been really fun, especially the last few months. Playing with new people, having a good time, making videos, it's really awesome. I don't regret it at all. Cybase asked, do you fishing like? Unga bunga, me like fishing, me jellyfish, me no get rain drake bestiary, me sad. Noonie asked, what is your all-time favorite money-making method? My all-time favorite? Going live and getting millions of coins is pretty fun. No, but I think Crimson Owl fishing with friends is probably the most fun. A little bit of gambling goes a long way with Jobbuses. Plus, pet leveling is fun and rewarding. I think I'd like to get all my fishing pets to level 100 myself. That'd be a pretty big flex. Euphoric asked, what is your main goal as a Skyblock YouTuber? And what is your main goal with your main profile, I assume that means? Okay, I know I said I'm a realist, and I also know I have the work ethic of a dead fly, but getting red prefix around the same time as getting YouTube rank would be really cool. However, that is like so far away, and I'm still allergic to mining, so I probably won't be there anytime soon. As a Skyblock YouTuber, I find a lot of value in informing others on things I struggled with. Most of my videos, including my upcoming ones, are topics I wanted to learn about myself and then could reteach back to you guys. That Vamp Tier 5 guide, I literally analyzed myself and YouTubers fighting Tier 5 vampires and tried to provide insight on how to improve, what you might be struggling with because it's what I struggled with. Stuff like that. I still think my Rift Magic Find video is my best video out though, I cooked with it. So yeah, with Skyblock YouTube, teaching others how to do things that I struggled with personally and helping them avoid the same mistakes I made. And with my profile, getting to level 440, eventually. Louis, I'm gonna say Louis. Louis asked, if you had 9 lives, what would you focus on with each of them, or what major thing would you do? I already have 9 lives, meow! Okay, but 9 lives. If I lived 9 different lives, I don't think I'd want to live 9 entire lives, especially if I knew I had 9 lives. Living wouldn't be as valuable as it should be, and I'd spend my time wishing there was more to my life, and I take out huge loans in every life, and then put it all on black. 4 or 5 of them will have a really great life, and in the rest, I'd probably just kill myself. Terrafail asked, best Skyblock update. I think the Rift was pretty swag, completely unbiased opinion, or the Mountaintop, also completely unbiased. Mountaintop was actually a crazy update though. I think I'd say Mountaintop was most impactful for me overall. Quizella asked, favorite gambling method in Skyblock? Gambling is a sin. Anyone who gambles should seek help immediately. I would never encourage gambling or ever gamble myself. Terrafail asked, cats or dogs? Cats, though I'm not a dog hater. Cats have more personality, they won't just blindly obey and listen. They'll fuck off if you mess with them. I fuck with that. Meow asks, what's your least favorite video game? Okay, least favorite? You're a negative Nancy. I'm gonna say my most favorite. My most favorite video game is RimWorld overall. It's such a good fucking game. I'm really into Dead by Daylight and Marvel Rivals as well, but they're both competitive games, and that's not always what I want to play. The immersion I feel when playing RimWorld is unmatched. I highly, highly recommend. Also, Project Zomboid's pretty awesome too. What do I think is likely for the future of Skyblock? Louis asked, oh my god. Louis wrote, you mentioned being rather awkward socially and that making videos improved your speech. However, isn't YouTube also a struggle when dealing with anxiety / being socially awkward? If yes, was there an event that motivated you to start a YouTube channel? There's a reason this one is pretty far into the video, ladies and gentlemen. This is intense. The socially awkward comment was from my Fully Maxed the Rift in 30 Days video, which is a solid video by the way, go watch it, but after this one, I hope. But I describe how I've gotten so much better at communicating and speaking, and I go on to list how I do better with stuttering and umming. I've never been that socially awkward. I was never the most outgoing person, but I didn't have much issue relating to others and talking with others. The anxiety though, oh my god, I used to be such a dick. I've canceled on so many social events because I just didn't want to do it. It felt like pressure building when I knew I was going to go to a party. It felt like so much pressure was building when I knew I was going to go to a party or hang out with friends in a few days, and like it was for absolutely nothing, to have an okay time. YouTube is so much different though. I always appreciate the praise of course, but the constructive criticism directly tells me what I need to improve on, and I've always loved knowing I'm getting better at something, that each video and thumbnail is better than the last. Truthfully, there isn't much of a social aspect to it, and I think that's why I don't really struggle with it. I'm speaking to a microphone in a very controlled environment. There were so many times I lost my train of thought midway through a sentence and just restarted. I actually just did it with this line. This is my second time saying that line. But it's so easy. It's like all the good of communicating without any of the bad. So, in conclusion to this yap session, leave a comment on something you'd like to see more from me, or something you think I could improve on. Moving on, Quizella asked about my most memorable Skyblock moment. For me, I would have to say it's when I was live streaming and we went into that random hub and all took screenies next to some random guy doing fucking revs. That was so funny. I still go back and watch that VOD. Additionally, warping like 15 people into housing lobbies after asking, "Can I invite a friend?" will always be so funny to me. That is an amazing memory. I like this question. It reminds me of why I do this. Okay, our next question is probably just as positive and warm as the last one, right? Cam, what is your way of dealing with grief? What is your favorite quote that you actually stick with? What are some good songs for the gym? Drop the Spotify playlist. And how does one cope with having a massive Okay, that last one, I'm sorry, I just can't help you with. That's not my area of expertise. Spotify playlist? Fuck it. Link in description. I dropped the FAQ playlist. Don't stalk my profile too much though, you freaks. And what is my way of dealing with grief? I think you should focus on the good things you have. That sounds so white mom core. Please let me elaborate. I'm not a fucking Pinterest post. I'm an optimistic person, but I haven't always been like that. I used to think that pessimism was the superior way to think, that if your expectations were below the floor, you can never get let down. Worst case scenario, you're prepared for the worst. I was also extremely depressed when I had that philosophy. Pessimism is for losers. Focus on the good in your life, set goals, and always have something you're striving for, and look for ways you can improve. If you live your life with nothing to chase, you're not living at all. My favorite quote I actually stick to, I'm not a pretentious asshole who's gonna say some super fancy shit and pretend like it's my life's meaning, but I think comparison is the thief of joy is a very good quote that more people should stick by. Stop comparing your life to that of your rich, spoiled friends, please. Smoke asks, is the Rift the best update out? Maybe? There's a fun Slayer, unless you're not in the US, many reliable money-making methods, unless you're not in the US, and oh shit, I just realized he said oat, not out. Minor spelling mistake, everyone point and laugh, haha! Why are you so addicted to rifting all over the place? Okay, we're changing this question to fit my own yap, sorry bud. Hey Cam, I'm your biggest fan, and definitely not Cam on an alt account. Why did you make videos about the Rift specifically? Hey, my unnamed #1 fan, thanks for the support. The Rift was what I was interested in at the time. Look back like 2 minutes when I talked about making videos on subjects I want to improve on and inform others about. God, you're not my #1 fan if you can't even listen, God. And lastly, we have Ivy's questions. And oh, does Ivy have questions? So we're having our first speed round. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! What is or has been your favorite thing to do in Skyblock? Gambling. What do you do outside of playing games, making videos? Nothing, I'm a neat. If there is one thing you could change about Skyblock content-wise, what would it be? Release foraging update. Okay, speed round over, Christ. Do you listen to music or watch movies or videos when you play Skyblock? In which case, what is most prevalent? I'm listening to music like 24/7 when I'm playing Skyblock. I'm really into the wombats and wallows right now. But when farming or fishing, I'm usually watching something. Right now I'm watching Invincible, the new season of Black Mirror, and rewatching You to prepare for the upcoming new season, which will hopefully be better than season 4. I didn't think it was that good. Okay, we're all good. Got the video. I thought that was the last one. What's this? Oh God, no, don't, please don't make me answer. Don't do it, please. Maeve! Wow, that was something. Comparison is the thief of joy? What a pretentious asshole. I'm clicking off this video now. Wait! Seriously, from the bottom of my BarInTokyo heart, thank you to each and every one of you for 1,000 subscribers. This is way farther than I ever expected to get to, especially so soon. You guys have blown me away, and thank you so much to my channel members and Patreons. Of course, it's unrealistic right now, but the possibility of being able to do this for a living is so crazy. I love you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the Blaze gameplay in the background, and sorry for taking so long to get this out, but I'll see you guys next time whenever I can upload in a week, a month, 2 centuries. Either way, I'll see you there. Bye-bye, chat.
Oh, that's great. Oh, what the... That's crazy.